took away. Jazz possess. Get your money's worth. Now, that was it.
Would you like the Pelicans to get Walker Kessler?
Yeah, man, bring Walker, Texas Ranger, down in New Orleans, bro. I think that'll be a big help, especially with like I've been thinking about like just the Southwest Division in particular. I mean, you got Edie getting drafted by the Grizzlies, you got Sengun in Houston, you got Victor in San Antonio, you got Derek Lively in Dallas. Like, you better get somebody big to protect the rim. You better get somebody because I mean, just the NBA, it's almost like recorrecting itself. Like, no, you need big people to play basketball and play center. You can't get around it. You know, the Draymond-esque Golden State Warriors. That shit not gonna last long. No, you need big people to be skilled and play basketball. So I think Walker Kessler is like a huge get. If you get that, I think you're more solidified than anything.
So I'm glad I asked you this question, Jared, because do you worry about because he's not a guy that's going to stretch the floor, shoot threes. Like, do you worry about that paired up next to Zion?
I think he could, like let's say he knocked down or just shot 2 threes a game. The same shit we wanted fucking JV to do. There's no difference in it. I think a guy like that could, stretch the floor a little bit. You don't need him to do it a lot, but the ability to shoot gives you just that threat or the willingness and will, give Zion a little room to operate.
Look, I'm not a big guy that watches the Jazz. How is his screen setting?
Elite.
So this is what I'm talking about, like a DeJounte coming off of screens, Trey Murphy, Jordan Hawkins, even like a Zion Williamson, like these,
Hey, he's been playing under Will Hardy.
Right. So if guys are going to sag off of a Walker Kessler, cool, let me play top of the key and let's, flip the floor and then, go chase and screen and roll and whatever.
Or you can look at a Gortat screen where, where him and John Wall used to kill people and where he would screen and flip the screen and then John Wall would get a running start at the fucking rim. Like, you need guys like that at high Q aspects to help you and create space for Zion.
Yeah. Did you want to say something?
No, I'm saying that that what y'all said is perfect, both of you guys, because people think spacing is just shooting.
Mm-hmm.
It's so many ways to create space on the floor.
And unfortunately, JV was just not a good screener. I don't know why, he just wasn't.
It's a dance.
It's 50-50 to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
It's the tango. It takes 2 to tango, and maybe JV feet wasn't.
Yeah, and sometimes I feel like maybe the guards were just a little bit too aggressive. Like they didn't wait or they didn't hold their spot for the pick to be set.
Patience,
dude. The Suns are in hell. The Suns are in hell. Mason Plumlee. What, Ross?
I'm with you. We don't have to. I felt like JV was a terrible screener.
It was awful.
I'm not.
Leader just
I ain't putting it on,
it.
and I ain't putting it on the guards. JV. I want JV's terrible.
Rest in peace.
Everybody was a terrible screener on this team.
That is true.